What's up, guys? We are back taking a look at some more NBA player props, this time over on Chalkboard. This view applies to sports books and other player prop sites out there. No matter where you guys are, these props should hopefully be available to you. But I'm taking a look at these today over on Chalkboard. If you guys want to join, the link to it is down in the description below, and using my promo code DOMG gets you guys a first-time deposit match up to $100. Again, link is down in the description below. But let's hop in, hopefully get some wins today over in the NBA. Before we hop in, though, if you guys want to see everything that I'm rocking with tonight, take a look over at the Dub Club. There is a 2-day free trial link down in my description below. And you guys can see all of my plays that I make, and it gets sent to you a couple different ways. I post my plays for a couple different sports, but mainly the NBA and the NFL. And I've sent my plays out to people through the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So if you guys want to see my plays, there's a couple different ways to receive them. So I post my plays for sites like prizepicks, underdog, parlay play, sleeper, and chalkboard. So 5 different player prop sites, mainly prizepicks and sleeper probably though. Those are the main two that I cover for the most part. But if you guys want to join, like I said, there's a 2-day free trial link down in my description below. I'm reputable. I've been up over $5,000 on prizepicks, as you guys can see right there. I started probably about 2 years ago on prizepicks with about $100 in my account, and I'm up over $5,000. So you guys can see right there that I'm reputable. But also on top of that, if you guys want to get in right now, you guys can get it even cheaper right now, because just joining with this link right here, it gets you guys essentially $10 cheaper than the all access option, which you have to pay for after the 2-day free trial. So this is just basketball player props. You guys can get $5 off first month of just basketball props. Link for that is down in my description below. But with that being said, let's hop in and get to what you guys have been waiting for, the player props. Let's head over to the Sleeper app, and the Chalkboard app. We're on Chalkboard today, and let's take a look at the player props here. So the first player prop that I'm liking here, let's start with the points category here. And in the points category, I'm going to scroll down here until we find the Brooklyn Nets game here. We're actually rocking with the same game today, so if you guys are on sportsbook, same game parlay. But I like Nicholas Claxton over 10.5 points here against the Denver Nuggets today. So he's going against Jokic. I took this player prop the other night, and it went well, but not as good as I hoped, because it didn't end up with the win. And I'm gonna explain this here. So I'm gonna take a look at Claxton today through the props.cash tool. I've been using this tool for a very, very long time now, and I absolutely love it. You guys can get it for yourself using my promo link. Use promo code DOMG. That will get you guys 25% off your first month, props.cash. But I love this tool, and we're gonna take a look at Claxton today. So first off, let's talk about his most recent matchup against Denver, which is just the other night. December 14th here, he dropped 10 points against Denver. However, take more of a look into this one, because he only had 17 minutes in that game. And in those 17 minutes, he had 9 field goal attempts right there. He shot 5 for 9 when he's usually shooting a little bit better than that. And on top of that, the reason he only saw 17 minutes was because of a blowout, number one, and number two, because of having 5 fouls. He had major foul trouble against Denver. That was the reason why he ended up missing that. And he fell on the hook right there. And only 17 minutes with 9 field goal attempts. That is volume right there. And as long as he does not get in foul trouble here, and as long as this one's not a blowout, I think he goes over this player prop here. And I don't think that's going to happen today. First off, because there is a 4.5 point spread in this game. They were not expecting the blowout in this one. Like I said, 4.5 point line with Denver blowing them out last time. And I think he's going to be a lot more careful this time, because he knows he fouled out last time facing Jokic, or he didn't foul out, but he had 5 fouls. He was barely on the court. And I think this time he's going to be a little bit more careful, and hopefully he does not end up, getting into foul trouble this time around. So I think he's going to be in a great spot here. But let's take a look at why I like this one just a little more here, because we're going to take a look at the minutes here. So his minutes here, when he sees his full potential of minutes, he's usually seeing about 25 plus minutes. There's games where he does have a lot of upside with like 33 minutes, as you guys can see right there. But let's take a look at games when he has had 25 or more minutes, because that's what he's mainly been seeing. And when he sees those minutes, he's over in 62% of games so far this year, and 67% between these last 2 seasons. So he's definitely been seeing quite a few minutes, and he's been successful when seeing those minutes. Let's take a look at him when he's at home, though, because he's going to be at home today. It's a little bit less this season, 50% this season, but then 64% between these last 2 seasons. Something weird, if you guys want to take a look at him performing on Fridays, he's been very, very good on Fridays. He's 1 for 1 this season. He's over in 11 of his last 13 games when playing on a Friday. That's just a fun little stat there. Not really any meaning to that. We also take a look at his game log when he is on 1 day of rest. He's over in 6 out of 7 games this year with 1 day of rest, and 70% of games right there. That's with 25 plus minutes still, by the way, so do kind of keep that in mind. 6 out of 9 this year, but just some of those games you did not see those 25 plus minutes. But really why I like this one so much is going to be the matchup here. Jokic is a good defender, but at the same time, I mean, you can see that just the field goal attempts that he had last time. I mean, it was a great read last time. I mean, he shot 5 for 9, 9 field goal attempts was right there, end up with the hook in only 17 minutes. I mean, if he saw 25 plus minutes, another 8 minutes, I mean, he was probably going to have, 13, 14 field goal attempts and probably, dropping at least 15 points there. I feel like if he had those full potential minutes. So I think Flex is in a great spot. That is my first player prop that I'm rocking with. Let's hop into player prop number 2. And by the way, I played this entry over on Sleepers. Just it is now off of Sleeper, so I'm moving this over to Chalkboard here because I do also like it on Chalkboard. But let's hop into this player prop here. So we're gonna head over to the rebounds category, and in the rebounds category, we're gonna scroll down here. Like I said earlier, we're going with the same game here because I am liking a little bit. Never mind, I forgot they do not have his rebounds on the board, but they do have his assists and rebounds. Jokic over 21.5 assists plus rebounds. That is what I'm liking here. This entry would pay out a 3.01x. You guys can see right there. So, for example, $20 would pay out $60.20. So, a little bit better than 3x than on some other player prop sites, but that's what I'm liking here. I'm liking Jokic. Let's over to props.cash and take a look at why I like him in this game here. So Jokic and his assist and rebounds. Personally, I played him over the 12.5 rebounds. However, I do also like him over the 21.5 rebounds and assists. I preferred if he was at home today, but he is not, unfortunately. But still, I do like him. I do like the spot at 21.5 rebounds and assists. So you can see right here, he's only been over this in 3 of his last 10 games. He's not been super great. However, let's take a look more into this one just a little bit. So like I said earlier, this game is not expected to be a blowout. Last time he only had about 30 minutes right there, 29.8 minutes against Brooklyn. And in that span, he dropped 25 rebounds and assists right there. So that's already kind of a green flag, just his most recent matchup there. And that was, with seeing like 4 or 5 less minutes than he usually does. Let's take a look at him with 32 plus minutes here. He's usually seen about 34 or more. Let's take a look at 32 plus minutes. He's over this season in 57% of games when he sees those minutes. 56% between these last 2 seasons. Let's take a look at him on the road, which does definitely go down. He's actually a little bit up this year, but he's only over in 40% of games between these last 2 seasons. So that is definitely a bit of a decrease there. I usually like playing Jokic rebound and assists when he's at home, but I do like this matchup too much in this one. I really do like this matchup. But you see right here what he's done in his last 3 games. He's had 31, 27, and 25 against Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's a pretty nice matchup. You can see what opposing centers have done against the Brooklyn Nets. They're allowing some of the most rebounds per game to opposing centers at 15.14. Assists per game is a little bit weird for centers because a lot of centers are not like Jokic dishing the ball out. I mean, there's Sengun and there's Jokic. There's maybe a couple other centers that are a bit of the passers, but those are kind of the 2 that come to my mind. But 4.07, I mean, your normal centers like a Clint Capella and a Brook Lopez, they're probably not dishing the ball out too much. So I don't really like taking a look at assist numbers for centers personally, but I do think that he should be in a really nice spot here against Brooklyn. I love the minutes that he should be seeing in this one, as long as this game is not a blowout. I love his past matchups against Brooklyn. I mean, he was just able to drop 25, and that was with only seeing, 30 minutes in that game. So as long as this game stays close and is not a blowout, and as long as there's no foul trouble, I think both these guys end up going over their player prop today. But yeah, kind of a simple breakdown for those guys right there, but that is what I'm rocking with today over on Chalkboard. So again, thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Hoping to get a little bit back on track. Had an easy NFL winner yesterday. Not the best NBA day really whatsoever for me yesterday. I had a really rough day with the NBA yesterday, but John Morant just sold me, man. I mean, he only saw like 13 first half minutes, which really sucked. I was expecting about 18, and I fell under his PRA. But looking to bounce back here with the NBA, rocking with this game between Denver and Brooklyn. And hopefully we can get some winners under the belt here. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in the next one. Check out the Dub Club. Like I said, 2-day free trial link down my description below. And play responsibly and at your own risk. Let's take a look real quick at the daily grind correlation tool. I personally love this tool. It finds correlated plays on sites like prizepicks. And it's up 628.8 units, since August 18th. It's been a very good tool. And what it does, it finds correlated plays, especially in the NFL. So for example, let's take a look at the Ravens 49ers game. If Brock Purdy goes over his passing yards, that's going to equate to Brandon Ayuk getting some receiving yards as well from Brock Purdy. I mean, one catch for Ayuk is, stat totals for both of these guys. Lamar Jackson, if he goes over his passing yards, it's going to equate to Bateman and Odell getting some receiving yards as well. So that's kind of what the correlation tool does. And it helps you find correlated plays, gives you correlation score and also profit margin, but it literally just gives you straight up an entry over on PrizePicks, as you guys can see right here. So if you guys will check out for yourself, DFS correlation, link is down my description below. Make sure you guys check out the monthly options, the yearly options, definitely on the more expensive side. But if it's something that you guys can afford and if it's something that you guys are interested in, you guys can do so. You guys can get the tool with the link down my description below. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck. Play responsibly.